Now, I've probably mentioned once or twice about my favourite Christmas growing up as a kid, when I got my rubber-keyed ZX Spectrum, and the only game for me to play on that Christmas break was this, CDS's fantastic masterpiece, Leapfrog. As you've probably guessed, it's a Frogger clone in the Wild West days when small publishers could churn out any rip-off they liked without consequence. Now, it's not very good, keys only and pretty unremarkable to play or look at, but until the shops opened, it's all I had, and I have huge nostalgia for it. I still remember vividly setting up the big TV in the lounge to play it. Moving the frog on my TV in my lounge was simply fantastic. I must have played it on and off for hours over that festive break, as it's a game, even though it's crap, I have real fond memories of. But ask me what my second game was, and I wouldn't have a clue. I know my dad got a copy of Jetpack at some point from someone at work, which was another game played to death, but not sure where that came in the long list of paid for or pirated games I had early on. Same for Manic Miner. I don't remember the first time I played it or saw it, but I must have played it a lot. My one memory here is going to some computer show somewhere with my dad, who was probably there in his capacity as a typewriter engineer, being on site looking after the typewriters on show or something, and there was some kid playing and sucking at Manic Miner on one of the setup Speccies, and my dad saying to him, "Let my son have a go, he'll show you how to play, he's good at this game." And this was most certainly my first bit of gaming pride. Yeah, I'm shit hot at Manic Miner, I can get to level 6 or so. So why is it, after 40 or more years, that there is only one other game, which is another CDS game, believe it or not, that sticks in my memory more than any others? And it's a game that, even though I played on and off for a good 7 years back then, I never bloody completed. It's CDS Microsystems' Spectrum Safari. Starting life as a mail order only game by AJ Rushton, he was not a prolific games programmer. He basically wrote a basic game on the ZX81 called House of Death, where you creep around a large house of death, trying to nick jewels by defeating zombies and other such nasties in minigames. By 1983, he decided to take his game idea and bring it to the fairly new ZX Spectrum in a slightly larger guise with his final game, yep, he only made 2 games, Spectrum Safari. Mr. Rushton was making mail order games from his rather nice house in Walton Wakefield. At some point CDS must have come a knocking and acquired his Safari game, as it's this cover and not the original I seem to remember. Replace house with island, jewels with a boat to escape the island, and a bunch of terrifying animals over zombies, and you have Spectrum Safari, the new and improved House of Death version 2. So, how does this all work, and why do I love it so much? Well, you are apparently the only survivor. More on that in a minute. From a shipwreck just off the coast of Comongo. If you don't know where that is, here it is on Google Maps in the South Atlantic. You start in the northwest of the island, and guess what? The boat you need to leave on is on the southeast of the island. Terrific. You have to buy the boat at one of the settlements marked here, where you can also buy food, as you also get pretty hungry crossing this island apparently. All fairly simple, I hear you say. Well, it would be if it wasn't for the terrifying animals that may or may not appear every time you move a day closer to the boat. For some reason, the animals want to kill you, but not before playing a game of their choosing first. Win the game, they'll let you move on freely. Fail, and one of your team meets a horrid end. Now, it turns out at this point you're not the only survivor. Plot hole. As you have 3 members in your team, lose all 3 team members, and it's game over. Get at least one of them to the boat, and it's high fives all round, if you've got somebody left to high five with. And yes, I get it. Games like Scuba Dive existed, which looks stunning compared to games like this one, but Spectrum Safari had a big advantage over its competitors. It was so flipping addictive. Press reviews were limited, like this one in Personal Computer News, which gave it 4 out of 5 frogs across the board, and their verdict was an excellent game, well thought out and beautifully executed. Safari has great sound effects and graphics that are neither gimmicky nor confusing. There are 9 animals that live on the island that you might encounter. In the short bit of gameplay you've seen already, you've seen the kicking sheep, where you must press the numbered leg in a specific time, at least for 80% of the challenge. This is all fairly easy, although it does get harder as it goes, so if you f up early, you might get screwed. Then there's Bruce, this bastard koala, who wants you to guess which of the 100 trees he's hiding behind. He does give you a clue after each guess, which is decent of him, but there is an element of luck to this one too. There's a maze of crocodiles, which, being in basic and especially on a rubber keyboard, is harder than you think. The keystrokes are not exactly responsive, so you have to get your timing right. There's leaping lemmings too, which is pretty much the same sort of thing. You avoid the falling lemmings, again harder than it looks. Snake shoot is also bloody difficult. It's okay if you get them near the top, but try to hit the 15 in 45 seconds when they're all near the bottom is really tough. Prepare to lose a team member here to a bunch of snakes. Mathematical marmosets is the one I dreaded the most as a kid. It all happens so quick and you've got to use your quick timetable skills, which I wasn't particularly good at. Gambling Gorilla is a high-low dice game, which also has an element of luck, but is pretty doable most of the time. There's also a memory testing elephant, which is also quite tricky because again it all happens so quickly, and I generally get one of my team trampled here if I stumble across this big grey shithouse. And finally there's the proud lion, who's really proud of his name, so much so that he'll whisper it or something really quickly. It flashes up on the screen ultra quick and you've got to concentrate so that you can type it in. This one is pretty easy most of the time. Now, I'm going to show you a very quick example of my gameplay and show you how crap I am at this game now, and pretty much how crap I was back in the day. And to make things a little bit more interesting, I'm giving you lot the chance to win this personal computer news magazine from July 1983. Not only does it contain a review of Spectrum's Safari, but it's got loads of interesting articles, mainly about hardware of the time. For example, check out this top 20 hardware chart up to £1,000. Interestingly, Sinclair Spectrum is number 1, but Dragon 32 is number 2. And if you look right down the list, the Commodore 64 is only in 13th spot. Interesting. And I'm also going to throw in a copy of Leapfrog for the ZX Spectrum, so one of you lovely lot can experience this game in all its glory. So all you have to do to win these two prizes is tell me in the video coming up what number tree Bruce the koala is hiding behind. Email me at this address below and I'll put all the people with the right number in one of those spin wheel things and then pick a winner and email them and let them know. Got it? Smashing.
Okay, so this is voiceover Seb now on my Speccy mic, and here's the loading screen for you all to enjoy. Okay, that's me in the top left corner, and there's the boat in the bottom right corner, and we've got to get to one of these settlements to buy a boat. So we're going to go, no, we're not going to go south, we're going to go this way. Okay, as I mentioned before, the keys on this are a nightmare. So let's just try. Oh look, I can move that way. That's good. So we'll just wait till we can move left, 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 left! Well, at least I should have a bit more of a home run towards the settlement now. Oh. Okay, this is your chance to win something. So tell me what tree number Bruce is hiding behind to win my fantastic prizes. So guess the number. So I'm going to start high. I'm going to start with 78. What a long way out, mate. It's a pretty good Australian accent, wasn't it? 23. Not too bad for a pommy. Okay, so lower than 23. Let's go quite low. 12. You're ever so close, sport. Okay, so slightly higher than 12. Maybe like 14. We're only a couple of numbers out, I think. Okay, must be the other way. So it's got to be really low. 10. You're ever so close, sport. Jesus Christ. 8. Oh, for 5 minutes. Okay, well, surely now I'm not going to meet anything to get to this settlement. That's the wrong way. What am I doing? Come on, come on. Yes, okay, 12. Oh, they haven't got a boat. Just food packs. Okay, they want 280 for the food packs. Let's offer them 190. 266. How about 240? 251. Okay, we'll give you 251 for the food packs. Scammers. We might as well have 12. Okay, can we make it to that other settlement without being pounced on by any naughties? Let's see. Let's go. That's the wrong freaking way again. I am so stupid. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, up. Yes. And they've got a boat. Yes. 3,010 for a boat. That's fine. What should we go in with? We'll go 2,700. How's that? No less than 2,854. Okay, let's try 2,800 then. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh. I'm not being able to buy a boat. Okay, proud lion. I reckon together we can do this. So shout at your TVs or your phones now what you think it is when it flashes up on the screen, okay? So I'm going to press any key. Okay, get ready. What was that? Oswald, you say? Let's try Oswald. Yes, get in. Get in. I don't know what being in the marsh means, but must mean something. Still in it. No more animals. Oh. Gambling gorilla. Okay, he will throw 3 dice. He threw a total of 10. Do you think that you will throw higher or lower or equal? So 10, well, half of 18 is 9, so 10's higher than 8 and 9. What am I talking about? So let's go lower and hope it's 10 or lower. Lower. Yes! Right, come on, surely we can get to this settlement. Get a boat now with our one party member left. Oh, another bloody lion. Okay, help me out again. Shout out what you think it is. Get ready. Here it comes. What did you say? Chris? Okay, let's try Chris. Get in. Almost there. Come on, we're almost there. Oh, shit. One of the worst ones we could have got. Okay, well, there seems to be quite a few at the top here, so let's try. Get an early one. Good. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. I've missed early. I'll pick up a few points quickly here. Oh, I should have got that one. Come on. Okay, I'm at the halfway stage and I've got half the snakes. Come on, just get that one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm panicking. I'll get one of them. Oh no.
Oh, it's just shit. It's absolute shit.
I'm dead. Well, that's me not playing this game for another few months, at which point it will pop into my head again and I'll just have to have a couple more goes. But do I want to play again now? No. No, I don't. But let me know down in the comments below if you've ever played or completed this absolute diamond of a game, or what your game is. What is that one game you remember over any others on your 80s home computer of choice? Good luck in the competition if you're entering, and hopefully I will see you all on the next one. Bye for now.
Jungle, Tarzan, boy Jane, and the lion them never sleep. Swing from waist to waist, trees to trees, and making funny sounds. Dressing khaki short and shirts, the safari man them drive. Killing elephant, large and small, just for them big white to eat.